The candle flickers soft between our knees. Its flame repeats in shadows on the breeze. We speak like pages turning slow and learn what only silence knows. You pour the wax, it drips like time between our breaths that fall in rhyme. A little melt, a softer hue, each word dissolves the night so blue. I tell you how the week was hard. You listen close, your eyes on guard. The flame leans left like it can feel the way your patience helps me heal. If calm had sound, it would be this: a hush that bends, a gentle kiss. If love could talk through candle glow, it'd use the quiet words we know. Candlelight conversations hold the air. Every glow a promise we repair. No rush, no race, no need to prove. Just peace that hums the way we move. Candlelight conversations find the truth in every sigh. And me and you, we trade the world for this small spark. Two voices whispering in the dark. You tell a story from before, a house, a friend, a closing door. I trace your hand upon the wood and say you did the best you could. The wax pools gold beside our plate. The clock forgets to estimate. We drift between what was, what's near, until our breaths erase the fear. If kindness wears a human shape, it looks like you and doubts escape. If healing is a whispered art, you painted on my restless heart. Candlelight conversations, tender tone, we make the dark a safer zone. Candlelight conversations teach the flame to spell our names without the shame. The wind outside requests a dance, we let it play, we give it chance. The flame grows tall, then bows again. It understands how love remains. You say let's never need much more than the small light, this wooden floor. I nod because I finally see that warmth is born from you to me. The wax has built a tiny hill. We watch it cool, we both sit still. Our voices thin to half asleep, but promises are what we keep. You blow the candle, smoke ascends. The dark feels soft, the moment ends. And in the air I taste it clear. Your quiet heart still flickers here. Candlelight conversations, sweet and true. The room remembers all we knew. Candlelight conversation never fade. Their warmth survives in love we made. Candlelight conversation guide me home when life forgets the softer tone. Each flame we lit becomes the proof. Our words are wax that forms the roof. Smoke curls slow. The night is mild. You smile. The dark becomes beguiled.
Soft rain sighs against the glass. The world wears gray, but hours pass. Your cardigan is hanging there, a woolen hug in autumn air. I pull it close around my chest. It smells like you, it smells like rest. Threads remember every hold, the warmth you left, the quiet gold. Outside the street forgets to shout. Leaves collapse, the lights go out. But here inside this knitted grace, I wear the calm of your embrace. If seasons speak through wool and string, then love's the hush that sweaters bring. If comfort It'd live inside cardigan weather. Cardigan weather, stay a while. Fold me in your woven style. Cardigan weather, hush the rain. You teach my skin to trust again. Cardigan weather, gentle thread. You keep my storms beneath the bed. Cardigan weather, soft endeavor. We're better in this wool forever. You join me by the window seat. Two mugs of warmth, our knees in heat. The radio hums a sleepy tune. Some song about late afternoon. You pull your sleeve to hide your hands. I mimic you and understand. We laugh at how we look the same. Two ghosts of peace without a name. If home could fit in caught in it, then darling, this is it, this is it. If heaven borrowed human feather, it drifting through cardigan weather. Cardigan weather, we don't need more. We found the sky within the floor. Cardigan weather, wool and bone. A world where every sigh feels home. Cardigan weather, still and slow. I breathe you in like amber glow. Cardigan weather, sweet surrender. We melt to calm and stay together. Someday the thread will fray and thin, but memory will knit again. The scent, the sleeve, the button seam will sew itself into my dream. And when the sun forgets to call, I'll find your warmth in yarn and wall. You rest your chin upon my arm. The storm recedes, the room stays warm. The sky turns milk, the kettle sings. We toast to quiet, holy things. You say don't move, I never would. This moment fits exactly good. Outside the clouds dissolve endeavor. Inside it's still cardigan weather. Cardigan weather, soft and near. The reason I'm still standing here. Cardigan weather, you and me. The way love ought to always be. Cardigan weather, hush the sound. The peace we lost is newly found. Cardigan weather, please don't sever. I'll live inside your warmth forever. Thread by thread, the evening grows. You smile and every color glows. There's coffee left on the counter. A ring of brown, a soft reminder. It cools but keeps the shape of you. A quiet print of something true. You ran to catch the bus at 9. Forgot your cup but left a sign. A crescent stain, a morning moon, still telling me you'll be back soon. I wipe around it, not across, like saving warmth from any loss. The kitchen wears your afterglow. A sweater light, the windows know. If love can live in what is small, then let a coffee ring say oh. It circles what my heart has found. A home inside this common ground. Coffee left on the counter, love in ordinary form. A halo from our daily patient storm. Coffee left on the counter, I keep the mark in place. A quiet altar to your face. Coffee left on the counter, time can take its round, but I will guard this gentle brown. When doors revolve and hours mount her, I keep our common coffee counter. I hear your keys from flights below. The day rewinds its hurried flow. You step inside with city air. I lift the cup like an answered prayer. Forgot this, I confess with grin. You shake your head and drink me in. We laugh at how the smallest trace can hold a house, can hold a grace. If proof is needed, here's the proof. A ring that builds a tender roof. We shelter in the daily queue, where cups and hands and hearts renew. Coffee left on the counter, the morning second chance. We move in slow domestic dance. Coffee left on the counter, we taste a truer ground, the kind that keeps our world unbound. Coffee left on the counter, it's nothing, it's the most. A circle saying we are close when life feels thin and people flounder. We learn our faith from coffee counter. Years from now in some new town with different tiles and kettle sound, we'll still forget and still return. We'll still let ordinary burn its little halo in today. A ring of stay, a ring of stay. And if the floorboards look for proof, we'll show them circles on the roof of tables, shelves, and window frames where simple things keep speaking names. You top me off, I pour for you. We sip the steam, the sunlight drew. The counter cools, but not our hands. We map the week in gentler plans. A movie night, a park at 3. Some calls to make some recipe. And in the margin, bold and round, I draw the ring we almost found. Coffee left on the counter, teach me how to see the holy in the spill of wheat. Coffee left on the counter, bless the breath we share, the ordinary answered prayer. Coffee left on the counter, the world can chase its crown. Our kingdom fits in circles brown. I'll meet you here, however louder days may shout beyond the counter. Cup on wood, hand on mine, small and warm and still divine. Cancel all the shouting plans, draw a sky with lazy hands. On our ceiling tape the stations, we invent day of constellations. We rename dots the fan light throws, the cat who yawns, the wrinkle rose, the couch canoe, the denim swan, the breakfast moon that slept till dawn. You point and laugh at my pretend, I chart a path that never ends. We voyage nowhere, everything we crown the quiet king of spring. If freedom needs a passport stamped with soft, we'll sign in blankets. 2 stories of day off constellations guide our rest. Map the places doing nothing's best. Day off constellations mark our beds, make heroes out of sleepy heads. Day off constellations, we belong to idle galaxies of tender song. We draft a menu made of slow, a sandwich tea, a midday glow. We pledge allegiance to the couch, night each other sir and ouch. You pin a star above the door, the place we don't perform no more. I stick a comet near the floor, a trail of socks I still adore. If love is time we dare not fill with shame, then let this sky erase that name. Day off constellations hold us still, suspend the shoulds, forgive the will. Day off constellations, swing and stay, trace mercy in a sunny gray. Tomorrow's tasks can orbit far. Tonight we're tethered to our star. We practice breathing like a creed, we practice listening like a need. The ceiling learns kisses and he dares. By evenings and the tape, let's go. Our constellations drift like snow, but in our chests the patterns sit. We close our eyes and carry it. So when the world demands a race, we find our sky in any place. Day of constellations shine within. We'll look up even when we're in. Day of constellations, keep your tune. We'll meet you on a Tuesday noon. Lights out, stars in. We keep relations, hearts aligned in constellations. Footsteps echo down the hall. Another day, another call. But even walls in borrowed frames, they whisper back our simple names. The keys hang loose beside the light. We hum our habits every night. Our shoes are lined two pairs in peace. The sound of us will never cease. Neighbors laugh through paper walls. A baby cries, a kettle calls. Still every sound becomes the same. It sings of us, our shared domain. If home is less of place, more tune, we've built a song in afternoon. If hearts can write where feet have been, then every door lets silence in. Every door knows our name, from morning toast to evening flame. Every door knows our sound, the way we leave and turn around. Every door in love's old game still hums the key we always claim. Every door knows our name, a proof that we became. The hallway light, a honey hue, still carries whispers between two. Our coats remember rainy skies. Our doormat keeps forgiving lies. You lock, I check, then laugh again. We always play this sweet refrain. Each knob, each hinge, each window frame records our laughter, holds our flame. If home could hum when we are gone, it hum this tune still moving on. If peace could choose a space to stay, it's here in doors that know our way. Every door knows our name. Through rust and years it stays the same. Every door hums our grace, the rhythm of our shared embrace. Every door remembers flame, the fingerprints we never blame. Every door knows our name, our small domestic fame. Someday we'll move, new doors will creak, the floorboards learn our language weak. We'll hang new frames, unpack our books, but love will sound the way it looks. For doors don't keep, they simply guard. The echoes soft, the living card. And when we close them for the night, the moon will nod to our good light. You drop your bag, I turn the key. The quiet welcomes equally. You kick your shoes, I drop my coat. We hum the evening's gentle note. The door behind us sighs in tune, a lullaby beneath the moon. It knows our hearts, it knows our aim. Every door still speaks our name. Every door knows our name, no matter city, time, or frame. Every door knows our sound, of leaving once but being found. Every door hums the same, that warmth, that trust, that little flame. Every door knows our name, the world replays our claim. Lock, click, soft, the night's grown tame, and every door still says our name. golden sweater season. You pull the sleeves past your hands, coffee steam, rice, poetry on our plans. The air tastes gentle, stitched with leaves. We trade the rush for what believes. The window wears its amber frame. We laugh that every morning feels the same. Your sweater smells of bread and rain, a scent that tells me peace again. The clock decides to hum instead. We fill the silence where it led. I fix the thread on your soft cuff. You say perfection's not enough. If calm could knit its threads through air, it'd weave the way you tame my stare. If love had color, calm and reason, it would bloom in golden sweater season. Golden sweater season, stay a while. Walk the block in practice, smile. Golden sweater season, hush and see the world slows down for you and me. Golden sweater season, in your eyes, October hums and never dies. Golden sweater season, let it be the way our warmth writes history. You tuck the fringe beneath your chin, invite the sunlight to come in. The park repeats its leafy song. We follow birds that sing of calm. I carry cider, you carry hands. We trace our names across the sands. A child runs past, we grin in place. Our future hides in smaller grace. If peace could walk without parade, it wears the wool that love has made. If mercy comes in stitched in reason, it's born from golden sweater season. Golden sweater season, hearts align. We count the clouds like borrowed time. Golden sweater season, hush the town. We trade the noise for laying down. Soon frost will knock, the year will bend, but sweaters know how chills can end. We'll pull the yarn above our fears. We'll button hope through all the years. I'll keep your warmth beneath my sleeve, a secret vow I never leave. The daylight fades, but not its hue. It folds itself inside of you. Your shoulders hold the day's refrain, a hymn that softens every pain. You turn and ask, still warm enough? I nod and say, this life's enough. We walk back home through amber air and let the dusk undo our care. Golden sweater season, slow and near. You make the cold forget its fear. Golden sweater season, gentle tone. We wear the sun and call it home. Golden sweater season, never gone. It lives in every morning on. Golden sweater season, proof of our warm hands, still hard. Zippers hum, the window glows. Our knitted calm forever shows.
Lemon soap and daylight on the sink, two simple things that teach me how to think. I rinse my worry down the silver throat and watch the morning sign our antidote. You stack the plates like gentle domes. I dry them into tidy poems. The window frames and neighbors laugh. We answer back in bubbles math. I catch the way your knuckles shine with water, light, and little time. You catch my gaze and throw it back, a citrus beam against the black. If peace could choose a color bright, it moves like daylight through our sight. Lemon soap and daylight make me new. Scrub the yesterday that's stuck like glue. Lemon soap daylight rinse me clean. Leave room for what the quiet means. Lemon soap and day, simple break. They polish us with things we gave. I'll keep this ritual like truth I wrote. Lemon soap and daylight antidote. We plan a walk past Baker's Lane. We circle later in a penciled frame. You fold a towel into sails. I chart a route where kindness scales. The sink declares its work is done. It sparkles back a smaller sun, and in that glow I find a clue. The sharpest edges dull with you. If love is learned by doing small, then let me do the smallest all. Lemon soap and daylight in our hands. Two gentle laws the world understands. Lemon soap and daylight, rinse and try. We fail with grace, we try, we try. One day the headlines bite again. We'll wash our hearts and breathe, and then we'll face the noon with humble shine. With little proofs we make divine. For faith is water, faith is cloth, a steady wrist that never scoffs. You tuck the towel on the rail. We kiss the sunlight's golden trail. We leave the sink like altar clean and take this sermon into green. We lock the door without a fight, because we've carried half the light. Lemon soap and daylight hold my day. When errands bruise or buses fray. Lemon soap and daylight, I'll recall the way our kitchen answered all. Lemon soap and daylight, small and true. They name the best of me and you. Hands dry, hearts bright, the morning floats. We're scented with our antidotes. Morning arms around my fears. Fold the edges, draw me near. Let daylight learn my name and charms. I'm better wrapped in morning arms.
You find me tangled in my sheets, with headlines marching in my beats. You smooth the wrinkles from my brow and teach the minutes softer now. The blinds unlock a honey stripe that edits out the overhype. You whisper, stay, we own this time, and tie the noise in gentler rhyme.
If home is made of breath on skin, then pull the morning further in. If courage travels hand to hand, then lend me yours until I stand.
Morning arms, you carry me across the narrow bridge I see. Morning arms, you keep me warm, a harbor from the weather's form. Morning arms, a simple art, you hold the panic till it parts. Morning arms, the day disarms, I find my strength in morning arms. We list the tasks but mark them light. We choose a path where hearts feel right. You pour a trail of tea and sun. I take the first small victory won. No conquest great, no trophy shelf. Just kindness for my open self. Your shoulder hosts my several skies and sets the forecast in my eyes. fight the breeze, exchange my storms for tender ease. Morning arms, you ground my start, you pace my pulse to wiser heart. There was a time I ran to finish lines and left my softer parts behind. You showed me winning looks like staying, like breathing, listening, unstraying. The sun agreed, it slowed, it smiled, it crowned our room with patient smile. I dress in colors you believe, a calmer shape I seldom leave. You knot my scarf the warmer way and say, you'll make it through today. I kiss your wrist, the clock says go, but now I carry what I know. Wherever streets grow sharp and stark, I keep your arms a hidden spark. Morning arms remain with me, a quiet code, a certainty. Morning arms in crowds and farms, I'll walk the world in morning arms. Morning arms when dusk alarms, I'll come back home to morning arms. Door clicks soft, your light still warms. I'm brave because of morning arms. The blinds yawn open like a gentle mouth, light crawls in from the sleepy south. Your hair says don't rush, my breath says me too. We learned this early mornings are for two. The kettle clears its throat to sing, a sparrow taps the window spring. Your t-shirt hangs off one bare shoulder, the day outside can try to shoulder all the headlines, trains and queues. We're busy choosing softer news. You pass a slice of sun to me on toast with honey balcony. If home could write its favorite rule, it wouldn't sound like work or school. It's scribbled on the bedroom blue. Stay if you can. Mornings are for two. Mornings are for two, for crooked sheets and laughing, for letting clocks forget their marching. Mornings are for two, for lazy spoons and cereal, for eye contact that turns real. Mornings are for two, for letting silence speak, for planning nothing past this week. Hold my hand the whole way through, whatever else the day must do. Mornings there for me and you. We solve small problems, sacred kind. Which mug is mine? Which jam's your mind? The plant needs half a cup of rain. You hum a line, I write the refrain. You tell a dream where I showed up, wearing a cape and pouring cups. I tell you I've been braver here than anywhere in any year. If bravery can sound like tea, then pour another pot for me. Let sunlight underline the truth. We are the proof. Mornings are for two. Mornings are for two. The table learns our elbows. The doorway lists our hellos. Mornings are for two. We practice being present. Call it prayer in the pleasant. Mornings are for two. The city waits its turn. We kiss and let the toast go burn. We'll clean the crumbs when skies turn blue. Right now the rule is still our rule. Mornings there for me and you. And when the winter tries its teeth, we breathe a quilt and tuck beneath. When summer barges in at 6, we bargain with the heat and mix. Ice and coffee, shade on floors, bare feet mapping small indoors. If life insists on
Mornings are for two, for learning slow together, for stitching days in feather. Mornings are for two, for starting with forgiveness, for making small our business. Mornings are for two, for naming what we're keeping. Your laugh, my calm, my sleeping. If ever I forget this cue, please wake me with the line we knew. Mornings always me and you. Door stays closed, light leans through another chapter, two by two. The porch light writes our names in amber ink. Its spells come home before we even think. Each evening posts a note in warmer weather. We read our porch light letters slow together. Shoes on the mat, the day unthreads. You hang the winter from our heads. A faint bouquet, a mailbox rain arrives with stories long and plain. We sort the bills, the flyers, news, then choose the joy we get to choose. The porch light hums a patient tune. It knows we'll open soft and soon. If home could mail a message to my doubt, it's glowing on the stoop while we turn out. Porch light letters say you're safe to stay. They underline the gentlest way. Porch light letters say the darkest thin. They sign love waits, please step within. Porch light letters every day. They're stamped with mercy's quiet sway. I'll read them all and write you better. Reply in hugs to porch light letters. You clip the plants that brave the frost. We thank the leaves for what they cost. I sweep the grid from afternoons. You set the stereo to blooms. We mark a margin on the wall where future birthdays mean we're tall. And as the hallway swallows cold, our porch light inks of our retold. If hope gets lost between the doors, we'll trace the glow back to our cores. Porch light letters, golden script, a softer law on which we're gripped. Porch light letters, steady, true. They advertise a home with you. Someday we'll pack and chase a wider street, but take the bulb that learned our beat. We'll screw it into newer frames and let it write our tender names. For light remembers who we've been. It forwards love to where we land again. Tonight the porch is orchestra and hush. A moth conducts a fragile rush. We stand a minute longer just to read the simple headline that we need. You made it here, you made it through. It's all the post I need with you. Porch light letters shine and say that home is courage kept at bay. Porch light letters tell the night we're signed, we're sealed, we're held in light. Porch light letters always better. We'll keep replying us together. Click the porch light wings, good cheer. Another note, I'm glad you're here.
Safe as Sunday morning light. Nothing pressing, nothing tight. You stretch, I pour, the world delays. We talk in slow and silver ways. The paper stays unread, that's fine. We underline the quiet line. You hum the tune of coffee pour, a hymn that says we're needing more hours that forget the chase. More breath inside this breathing place. The couch reclines, the curtains play, and call us safe as Sunday. If peace could choose one name to stay, it'd sign itself beneath this day. If rest could speak, it'd softly say, I'll hold your heart like Sunday. Safe as Sunday, every sound a whisper soft, a sacred ground. pay. You count the sugar slow to two. I smile and steal a grain from you. The window frames a lazy tree that waves like old simplicity. You write a line aloud from Psalms. I trace its echo in your palms. We trade our chores for gentler chants and turn the air to slow romance. If home is rhythm learned by heart, then Sunday hums the perfect part. If hope could stretch like morning ray, it'd lie across our quiet day. Save for Sunday, still refrain. We wash the hurry from our vein. Save for Sunday, all we need is slower breath and love small creep. By afternoon, we'll bake, we'll read, we'll plant a thought, we'll water seed. No plans, no clocks, no louder tune, just sunshine napping near the spoon. If heaven hides on earth, it's found where tender feet don't leave the ground. The shadows lean, the kettle sighs, the light falls gold in gentle ties. You rest your head, I comb your hair and thank the hours for being fair. The radio whispers half a prayer. We nod to every mercy there. The week will come, but not today. We're safe, we're sure, we're Sunday. Safe for Sunday, low and sweet, the rhythm of our calm heartbeat. Safe for Sunday, all things slow, a language only lovers know. Safe for Sunday, keep this glow. When Monday calls, we'll still say no. Safe for Sunday, soft and true, every calm begins with you. Steam fades thin, the sky turns gray, but peace stays safe for Sunday.
The clouds hang low but never frown. The air hums soft, the city slows down. A pair of socks become ballet. We live inside slow laundry days. You pour the soap like pouring peace. It smells of lemon, kind release. The washer hums its tender song. It's patient, steady, never wrong. We fold our thoughts between the sheets. The cotton sighs, the fabric beats. You press your cheek on linen warm. The world forgets its frantic form. If healing hides in simple spin, then every cycle cleans within. If comfort wears a gentle face, it smiles through clothes that know your grace. Slow laundry days, they wash our hearts. The smallest chores become new starts. Slow laundry days, the rain nearby, a soft applause from cloudy skies. Slow laundry days, no rush, no rule. The dryer hum becomes our school. We learn the lesson home conveys. True love is found in slow laundry days. You hang the shirts by window line. The air threads gold through cloth and time. I sit and watch your careful hands like quiet waves that understand. Each wrinkle tells of days we wore, the love we kept, the dreams we tore. You smile and say this one's still good. We mend what life misunderstood. If peace could smell of cotton's breath, it'd linger here defying death. If joy could hum a gentle phrase, it'd sound like slow laundry days. Slow laundry days are private rhyme. We measure love and fold in time. Slow laundry days, the floorboards creak. They hum the calm that words can't speak. Slow laundry days are private rhyme. We measure love and fold in time. Slow laundry days. Outside a drizzle starts to play. It paints the rooftop silver gray. We leave the towels for a bit. Let raindrops join our domestic wit. You say it's fine, they'll dry again. I nod, the world feels kind. You mean for what is lost, but clothes we clean and wear again in gentler sheen. The windows close, the light turns low. Our room glows mild, the breezes flow. You fold a shirt, I take the rest. We match the rhythm, heart to chest. When thunder rolls, it's not alarm, it's percussion to our calm. You hum a tune, I hum and phase. This life's a song of laundry days. Slow laundry days, forever stay and rinse the gray from every day. Slow laundry days, with you I see the beauty in simplicity. Slow laundry days, I hope we keep our hearts as fresh, our souls this deep. Slow laundry days, our love displays the art of peace in laundry days. Rain fades off, the air forgives. We dry our hands. This is how love lives.
A lemon sun on countertop chrome. Your pen and caps like coming home. A quiet choir of spoons enriched. The day begins on our old fridge. We keep a city on the stainless door. Tiny squares of paper, soft folklore. By basil rice and slanted blue. A doodle cat that looks like you. A corner note says call your dad. Pinned next to Friday movie play. Another square, a crooked heart. Still taped from when we learned to start. You lean your shoulder into light. I feel the room lean back to right. You write, breathe slow and sign my name. Then blow the ink like candle flame. If comfort needs a place to live, it rents a square where kindness gives. If home could speak without a speech, it's paper blooms we always reach. Sticky notes on the fridge hold the shape of us, a constellation made of gentle trust. Little squares of color map the way we live. They teach our busy hours how to give. Sticky notes on the fridge keep the storm at bay. They say the things we'd sometimes lose today. Every folded corner, every taped up bridge spells out love on our old fridge. You stack the week in citrus rows. I fix some magnets, tilted nose. A ticket stub from June survives beside the list of plants sometimes. Watermint morning, potos noon. Let's nap inside the softer tune. A recipe you learned from Nan with stains of oil that prove it's planned. A square that says forgive yourself. The bravest note we've ever shelved. I slide one more beside the rest. Thank you for the way you let me rest. If love is learned in lowercase, then let these colors hold our place. If peace can be an everyday, it's taped to steel in yellow gray. Sticky notes on the fridge, quiet architecture. A slow and tender household scripture. They hold the errands, hold the ache. They show the path that humans take. Sticky notes on the fridge, afternoon religion. A choir humming soft precision. They keep our promises from going off the edge. They bloom like spring on our old fridge. One day the door will change its face. We'll move our magnets to another place. But I will pack these little squares between the plates and folded chairs. And when the new room feels too clean, we'll tape our courage back to scene. We'll write arrive, we'll write begin. We'll give the walls a way to grin. For futures grow from paper roots, from grocery lists and kindly truths. We'll mark the hours human sized with colors tenderness divide. The tea is ready, steam draws rings. Your laugh turns spoons to silver strings. You add a note above the hinge. Tonight, be gentle, no revenge on tired bones or stubborn fears. On overthinking yesteryears, I add beneath in smaller line. I'm proud of you for choosing kind. Above
bus hushes by the street below, but hear the softer timetables flow. We stand and read the day we'll bridge to authors at the faithful fridge. Sticky notes on the fridge, our sweet museum where ordinary gets to be a hymn. Each square a tiny raft we built to cross the tides of noise, the fields of loss. Sticky notes on the fridge, a homeward atlas, a map that glows when storms outclass us. If anyone asks where love finds its bridge, point to the paper on our fridge. Your waist, the ink dries slow, the hours taste, the door clicks soft, the colors pledge. We're safe again beside our fridge.
The sunlight slips between the threads. It paints the pillows, warms our heads. The world outside begins to call, but in this room the glow says stall. The curtain breathes a golden sigh. Your hand rests near our fingers lie. A half-read book upon the floor still tells the tale we live once more. The kettle hums, the clock retreats, does pirouettes in gentle beats. Your eyes half open, quiet gray. You smile the word, I need to stay. If peace could hide in woven lace, it's here inside this softened space. If time could learn a slower stride, it'd match the rhythm by your side. Sunlight between the curtains, tender and true, a halo drawn from me to you. Sunlight between the curtains, patient light, it keeps the promises of night. Sunlight between the curtains, calm perfume, it builds a home in our small room. Let morning wait, let hours fade. We've got our warmth already made. A sparrow knocks, a streetcar groans, a breeze rearranges undertones. You reach to smooth my tangled hair and trace the gold that lingers there. The coffee cools, the silence grows. In every hush, affection shows. No grand parade, no world to chase, just sunlight riding on your face. If love could choose a gentle hue, it'd wear the shade that's touching you. If heaven never came to learn, it'd study how these curtains burn. Sunlight between the curtains, slow and kind, it draws our thoughts in single mind. Sunlight between the curtains, wordless prayer, the kind that lingers in the air. Sunlight between the curtains, soft decree that we are safe where we should be. Later the clouds will start to build and rain will hum where light was filled. But even then the walls will know the gentle fire from this glow. Will light a lamp, recall the tone, how morning made the daylight home. No photograph can quite explain how calm can wash through window pane. You stretch and laugh, the curtain sways. I thank the sun for such delays. A siren fades, the city bends. The day begins but never ends. We'll
carry out the mellow hue. Inside our speech, our point of view. And when the world feels sharp again, we'll find this room, this light, this den. Sunlight between the curtains, sacred glow. You teach my restless soul to slow. Sunlight between the curtains, stay a while. You frame the world in gentler style. Sunlight between the curtains, hold this view. The best of life is here with you. Sunlight between the curtains, final tune. You hum it softly through the noon. The kettle stops, the light still leans. The air hums low in golden scenes. Between the curtains, time stands true. And every ray still falls on you.
The sun lays lace across the tiles. You spin a spoon, I count your smiles. A kettle violin begins to halt. We fall in step, the sunlit kitchen walls. Bare feet sketch circles on the floor. Your laugh slides open every door. You hum a rhythm made of steam and stir the daylight into cream. I set 2 cups beside the sink. You pass me sugar, pass me blink. A calendar forgets to shout. We dance the rush hour feelings out. If safety had a flavor, warm and bright, it tastes like citrus drifting through the light. If love could choose a tiny vaulted hall, it's here where windows right along the wall. Sunlit kitchen waltz, we sway in place, a soft 3/4 in an ordinary space. You count to 3, I follow without faults. We turn the day to sunlit kitchen waltz. Hold my waist with apron, gentle hands. Let every chore become our quiet band. No stage, no crowd, no curtain call. Just home inside a sunlit kitchen wall. You slice an orange, planets fall. The peels become our golden shawl. I rinse the night from forks and knives. You rinse the noise from city lives. The radio whispers weather kind. Our breath keeps time with hands aligned. We let the oven preheat slow and learn the tempo ovens know. If hope is something taught by spoon and stir, then teach me slow, my favorite amateur. If peace can hum in porcelain and salt, I'll hear it clear in sunlit kitchen waltz. Sunlit kitchen waltz, the room turns round. Our beating hearts, the only sound. You tip your head, a halo vaults. The light applauds our kitchen waltz. Maybe the world wants thunder on a stage, but kindness wins on small and patient page. We sign our names in steam upon the pain and promise when it's hard we dance again. We played the toast and buttered dawn. redress the quiet, put it on. You kiss my knuckle scrape of bread. I kiss the worry off your head. We sway a final gentle spin and bow to what we're living in. A home that teaches days to waltz, a morning built of tender fall. Sunlit kitchen waltz, don't fade away. Keep counting three across our day. When storms arrive with louder vaults, we'll answer back with kitchen waltz. All sunlit kitchen waltz. The light knows how to turn a room to sacred now. Hold me close where warmth dissolves the salts. I'm safe inside our hide. Our sunlit kitchen waltz. The kettle sighs, the plates exhale. The light keeps dancing slow as well. Rain in the alley, soft and thin. Plates are singing porcelain. Steam on glass, a song worth looking. My favorite track, the sound of you cooking. The knife taps rhythm on the board, a quiet music I adored. You hum between the boiling pots, a melody that time forgot. The pan exclaims with golden oil, our worries melt, they cease to toil. The scent of garlic, calm and low, turns rainy blues to amber glow. If heaven sounds like mortal things, then it's the clang the kettle sings. If love could echo through the air, it's you and steam and metal's prayer. The sound of you cooking, my favorite tune, more honest than the radio's afternoon. The sound of you cooking, soft refrain, the heartbeat hiding under rain. The sound of you cooking, so tender, so true, that's how the world confesses you. The sound of you cooking, it's home unshould. My faith returns with every look. You taste the broth and grin a while, say needs more salt, then share your smile. The spoon becomes a silver drum. You tap my arm, my fingers hum. The ceiling lamp sways with the breeze. We move like jazz in minor keys. No script, no stage, no perfect book, just music made by how you cook. If peace had lyrics, I suppose they'd rhyme with steam that slowly flows. If joy had chords we understood, they'd sound like simmered olive wood. The sound of you cooking, the rain agrees, it taps along the balcony. The sound of you cooking I can't replace, it's better than the grandest place. The sound of you cooking, the world can wait, I'll stay backstage, appreciate the sound of you cooking. I keep this proof that warmth can sing beneath the roof. Years will pass and walls may change, but I will chase this gentle range. A hiss, a chop, a gentle pour, it's all the symphony I'm for. I'll know you're near when flavors speak, when butter hums, when spoons still creak. And if the day runs wild and grim, I'll play this memory and swim. You plate the food, the rain calms down. The street outside, we're silver crown. We sit and taste our little life, the peace, the spice, the lack of strife. You say it's simple, I say more, and pour the sauce like metaphor. The thunder hums its final hook. We listen to the sound you cook. The sound of you cooking, keep me whole, a melody that feeds my soul. The sound of you cooking, every bite composes faith and candlelight. The sound of you cooking, dusk and bloom, makes every rainy day a room. The sound of you cooking, I can't refuse, it's proof of love the way you choose. Pots cool slow, the rain drips, then you laugh. The Phantoms low, the walls reply. A kettle sighs, the pigeons fly. Our ceiling leaks a gentle key. The day begins in C major breeze. Your footsteps right on wooden floor. Four soft notes I've heard before. A drawer slides out its harmony with cutlery in minor G. I tune my heart to fit that part. This room conducts our humble art. A neighbor coughs, a bus goes by, but we stay tuned beneath that sky. If peace can play without a score, it's what these afternoons are for. If love could sound like ordinary things, it'd hum the way your laughter sings. Tiny apartment symphony, our world so small, yet every echo answers all. Tiny apartment symphony, composed by air, by coffee steam, by how you care. Tiny apartment symphony, no need to prove, just living makes the music move. Tiny apartment symphony, we agree, the masterpiece is you and me. The fridge clicks on a steady bass, the curtain flutters into grace. You stir the soup, the rhythm stays like raindrops rehearsing praise. I find a drum in folded sheets, the heart beats soft beneath repeats. We sing of crumbs and midday chores, a duet through half-open doors. If joy could hum through narrow space, it'd find this room, this sacred place. If calm could fit in kettle's chime, it plays our song in perfect time. Tiny apartment symphony, a lullaby for weekday souls who never try. Tiny apartment symphony, the light on tile beats time in tender, patient style. Tiny apartment symphony, we stay inside, let simple measures be our guide. Tiny apartment symphony, softly free, our rhythm born in domestic key. Outside the horns perform too loud, the city's brass, the hurried crowd. But here the tempo slow and kind, a private orchestra of mind. The rain begins to join our band, taps its fingers on your hand. You smile, the melody expands, a violin of thunderlands. We sit and listen, breathe and nod to quiet players, blessing God. When twilight bends, the windows glow, the radio whispers sweet and low. You hum along, I hum beneath the harmony of shared belief. A fork drops once, percussion true, a candle flickers, note of blue. We write no sheet, we sign no plea, yet symphonies are born of we. Tiny apartment symphony, let evening play, turn every breath to cabaret. Tiny apartment symphony, the world outside fades softer where our songs reside. Tiny apartment symphony, I'll always keep the way you hum before you sleep. Tiny apartment symphony, endlessly our love conducts eternity. Fan hums slow, the rainbows fade, but still our quiet music's made in tiny rooms and hearts anew. The symphony keeps playing you. Velvet afternoons are stitched in cream, a lazy hum, a half-woke dream. We sit where time forgets its tune in velvet arms of afternoon. You pull the blinds to softer hue, the light obeys and dances through. It paints your neck in gentle shades where quiet love like linen fades.
afternoons, the air smells faint of tea and dust, of window wood and earned trust. We talk of nothing, everything, like birds that rest but never sing. If grace could wear a golden dress, it'd drape our hours in weightlessness. If peace could touch without a sound, it'd be the air that wraps us round. Velvet afternoons, we lie so still, the world keeps spinning, we just will. Velvet afternoons, a simple ache for softness only hearts can make. Velvet afternoons, a slower spin where what we lose comes home again. Velvet afternoons, they hold and swoon, our love reclines in velvet noon. A book half read rests by your thigh, you trace the spine, you don't ask why. The page still glows from morning sun, the story waits till we're both done. I pour more milk, you hum a line, we skip the need to redefine. Outside a car sighs down the street, our stillness makes its rhythm sweet. If care could float instead of sink, it'd move the way our eyelids blink. If home could speak, it'd softly croon, stay here a while, my velvet noon. Velvet afternoons in honey light, our worries fade, they lose their fight. Velvet afternoons, we gently drift through fabric made of love, small gift aider. The room will turn to gold, the air grow cool, the story's told, but we'll remain the patient too, still colored by this shaded hue. We won't remember what we said, but how the quiet wrapped our head. And every time the hours call, we'll answer here beneath it all. You reach to close the window sash, the curtain waves a silken flash. We sip the last of steep perfume and let the stillness fill the room. No need for music, no need for art, the rhythm lives within our heart. The world outside may chase its boon, we'll stay content in velvet noon. Velvet afternoons where time can rest, we found the part of life that's best. Velvet afternoons, our gentle tune will hum beneath the silver moon. Velvet afternoons when evening sighs, we'll keep this warmth where comfort lies. Velvet afternoons forever true, they glow the shade of me and you. Curtains close, the daylight fades, our love hums on in quieter shades.
Line the sill with little greens, pin the wall with captured scenes. Our house tells stories it avoids, in window plants and Polaroids. A snake plant guards the afternoon, a mint sprig dreams of tea by June. A tiny pothos learns to climb, the string of hearts keeps counting time. Beside them hangs a square of sun, a Polaroid that caught us run. We're mid-laugh blurry out of frame, but joy remembers us by name. If proof of love is ordinary proof, then let the quiet artifacts speak truth. Window plants and Polaroids, our slow parade. We grow, we glow, we gently fade. Window plants and Polaroids, we turn the page and leave a leaf a newer age. Window plants and Polaroids, we make a vow to water them, to notice now. You label dates with careful pen, I wipe the dust, begin again. We trade a cutting with a friend, we hang a picture, breathe them in. You stand back, squint at what we've done. Sun's inside our rented sun, we're curators of a humble joy. We frame the soft we can't destroy. If peace can a can, we blow it cool with open hand. It blooms from ghost to honey scene. You kiss my cheek inside the green. We tape it up beside the rest. Another badge of daily bless. This gallery and garden blend. A growing, glowing, faithful friend. Window plants and Polaroids, I'm sure, are how we cultivate the cure. Window plants and Polaroids, we choose to celebrate the ordinary news. Window plants and Polaroids, we stay and turn the smallest light today. Riesling film dries the moment joins. Our home keeps beating in little chords. The kitchen hums its tiny tune. Leftover soup preheats at noon. The clock forgets to tick too deep. I hear you laugh in the microwave beep. You lean against the counter, shine barefoot, tracing lines of time. The air smells faint of toast and rain. The quiet learns our sweet refrain. Steam escapes in silver arcs. You stir the world with wood and sparks. I tell a joke not worth the keep, but you still laugh that sudden leap. If joy could hide in daily sound, it's where the simple hearts are found. If comfort ever dared to speak, it choose the hum beneath your cheek. Your laugh in the microwave beat turns chores to prayers we get to keep. Your laugh in the microwave beat reminds my soul to fall, not leap. Your laugh in the microwave beat tells time that peace can oversleep. Every ordinary thing we keep becomes a hymn your echoes reap. A spoon clinks off the table, grins. We trace our names on porcelain. The fridge exhales a silver sigh, like seasons breathing close nearby. You tap the counter, count to 10. The beat begins and starts again. I never knew a sound so cheap could pull such joy from somewhere deep. If love were chords in kitchen tone, then ours would play in undertone. If warmth could loop, repeat, and stay at home exactly this old way. Your laugh in the microwave beat, a fragile note I get to keep. Your laugh in the microwave beat, the reason every silence sleeps. Your laugh in the microwave beat, the song that even daylight weeps. Your laugh in the microwave beat, my favorite prom is half asleep. Outside the street collects the rain. A neighbor sings through window pane. You tilt your head, the timer glows, and every mundane moment knows. I catch your eyes, the clock resets. We live without our past regrets. The world may rush, the sirens creep, but here it's only us and beat. You taste the soup, I taste the air. Both say it's fine, both unaware that love is cooked beyond the bowl. It's seasoned all our quiet roles. You pour, I sip, the spoons reply to metronomes that justify. And when the evening starts to creep, you laugh again, the microwave beep. Your laugh in the microwave beep, the echo where our stories sleep. Your laugh in the microwave beep, a home that sound itself can keep. Your laugh in the microwave beep, my proof that life can still be cheap, and yet so rare, so warm, so deep. Your laugh becomes the love I keep. The light clicks off, the dishes gleam. We breathe a small domestic dream. The quiet hum begins to weep. I hear your love in the microwave beep.